Welcome, everybody, to my very first episode of my new series to where I talk DCUO. My name is E-Money. Been playing this game since the beginning, and I just thought it's about time for me to get out there and, you know, 25 years too late, but hey, here we are, and I just thought I'd say what's up. Um, Looking for some feedback. A bunch of people get talking about the game and what we think about the game and where it's going and where it's been and everything in between. This first episode, not much. Just wanted to say hi, you know, basically introduce myself. Some of you may have seen some of my other videos where I kind of exposed one of the toxic players of this community. I'm really big on fairness. And after all, this is a superhero game. I'm a superhero. I'm trying to keep it a cool superhero place. Um, I'm not into glitching, not into cheating. You know, some of you might know me on the forums as that guy. Like, I'm very much into the game and keeping the game fair for everyone. And with that said, I basically just wanted to say, hey, here I am. I'm gonna maybe start posting some videos about gameplay, maybe even some styles. As you can see, this is my home base, my home office. I like decorating bases. I like doing styles. I like tanking. I like DPSing, and been playing this game for 15 years, doing just about all of the above. And if you're into all that, hey, stick around. Um, gonna be pretty frequent here, hopefully, and at least more so than anything, start a dialogue. Get in that comment section, talk about anything related to the game, like whether it be how the developers are, going along producing this game, the different changes that they've made over the years, especially with, the iconics, the power sets, where we're going as far as PvE and where we're not going with PvP. I started this game playing PvP for the first 5 years. That's all I did, and pretty much since then, after I got all my feats, I retired when they took away my 100 gear, and I've been pretty much only PvE. But I would like to get the community back into that too. Like, it would be awesome to start reviving the PvP aspect of this game. I would love for the developers to do something about PvP, although, they say they can't make money, but I think they can. I think enough people play the PvP, or want to, or maybe they don't even know they want to, but the way this game was the first 5 years, that's what it was all about. But again, since then, I just been pretty much like everyone else on here, just going with the flow, playing PvE and building my character. As you see, I'm fire DPS, fire tank. That's my main. I got quite a few characters I might even showcase on this channel. Some of my styles, some of my iconic styles, some of my OG names, and it's been 15 years of creating and playing, basically. And I'm gonna actually talk to a few friends. Might have some guests in this office. I have a few people in mind. We can have some laughs and have some hijinks. Maybe do some cool giveaways. We'll see where it takes us. But I just want to introduce myself, and pretty much that's about it for this episode. Short and sweet. Keep an eye on the street. I'll be coming.